As most of you already know, a couple of days ago I did a video titled 5 powers that Boruto might get. The support on that video was amazing, so today I'm doing the same thing for Sarada. If you've missed my Boruto video, it's gonna pop up at the end of this video, so you don't need to worry about that. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first power I think that Sarada is going to get is Chidori. I'm gonna explain it. Boruto has the Rasengan, and plus he has the Vanishing Rasengan where he basically adds wind release to it. And he has purple electricity. Many people aren't familiar with this, but it's actually confirmed, and eventually he is going to use it. Purple electricity is a technique that Kakashi developed because once he lost his Sharingan abilities, he wasn't able to do Chidori properly, because in order to, have the best version of Chidori, you need to have the Sharingan, otherwise you're, vulnerable to many attacks or some shit like that. Anyway, he developed purple electricity and Boruto knows it. So if Boruto knows both the Rasengan and purple electricity, why would he need the Chidori? I can see him adding lightning release to the Rasengan, but you gotta take into consideration that adding lightning release to the Rasengan and having Chidori isn't the same thing. So, Chidori is one of the most cool techniques of Naruto. I'm sure many people would agree with me, and I just don't think that anybody else apart from Sarada would be capable of using it. Obviously, Mitsuki has lightning style, but he has no Sharingan, so it only makes sense for Sarada to get the Chidori eventually. Now, that was the first power. The second power I think she's gonna get is the Mangekyo Sharingan, and I'm pretty sure that 99% of you are gonna agree with me. A lot of strong opponents are gonna, attack in the future, and just with a simple Sharingan, I don't think she would be able to, be very strong. And obviously, Mangekyo Sharingan, each Mangekyo Sharingan has its own abilities. Obviously, I cannot predict her Mangekyo Sharingan abilities because it can be really, really random, from deadly Genjutsu to, phasing through objects, and, a lot of hex techniques. You can agree with me, right? But I'm pretty sure, this is just a prediction, obviously I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that she's gonna get some OP Genjutsu that potentially surpasses Koto Amatsukami and Tsukuyomi. I just have a gut feeling. Against Buntan in the anime, she already, showed that she's great at Genjutsu at that age with like 0 battle experience, which is just honestly crazy. It really is crazy. And here comes the tricky part. It's stated that in order for some person to get the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, you need to take your siblings' eyes. Obviously, Sarada has no siblings, so technically, by the explanation that we got in Naruto, she shouldn't be able to get the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, but people, and I want to say many people, came up with this theory that if she gets the 100 sealings, or the Byakugo seal to be more precise, Byakugo seal would, make up for the regular Mangekyo Sharingan, like she wouldn't go blind. I don't know if that's possible. It sounds possible. If it was already debunked by somebody else, I'm sorry. But even so, I think she is going to get the 100 healings. I'm just 100% sure she's gonna get it. And when I brought up my theory that we're gonna get the new legendary Sannin summonings in Boruto, many people thought I was talking nonsense. Because Mitsuki already has the snakes, and if Sarada gets the 100 healings. 100, when you get the Byakugo seal, you don't automatically have access to Katsuyu, but both Tsunade and Sakura were able to summon Katsuyu after they, got the Byakugo seal, so, it kind of makes sense. And then obviously Boruto would get the Toad summonings, but let's not talk about that. I get it, 95% of you disagree with me on this one, but I just don't think they're gonna, throw away the whole legendary Sannin thing. And it's crazy because so many people say that, so many people predict that she's gonna get the Byakugo seal, but then they say, no, she's not gonna get Katsuyu. No, Katsuyu and Byakugo seal go together, honestly. The only reason why Shizume isn't able to summon Katsuyu is because she doesn't have the Byakugo seal. So yeah, so far we have Chidori, Mangekyo Sharingan, 100 healings or Byakugo Seal to be more precise, and we have Lady Katsuyu as her summoning. These are the 4 abilities. I've recorded the video and I've just realized that I forgot to mention this. Obviously, if she gets the Mangekyo Sharingan, she is gonna get her own Susanoo. So yeah, let's get on to the 5th ability. And the 5th ability is the Rinnegan. Now, why do I think she's gonna get the Rinnegan? Basically, the main reason is because she's the 2nd main character, and obviously she is going to get some hex abilities in the future. Now, if you ask me how she's going to get the Rinnegan, I have no idea. If Sasuke dies, maybe he decides to give her the Rinnegan. That's the only scenario I can think of. But I remember there was this comment a couple of weeks ago. I was discussing about something Boruto related with somebody, and basically this person told me, well, they can just introduce some new rules, they can add some new circumstances, and boom, it's easy for Sarada to get the Rinnegan. Honestly, I know it's very unprofessional, it's very vague and kind of stupid, but the only thing that I can say is that I have a feeling that she's gonna get the Rinnegan. I don't know how, I just have a feeling. And, some people would say, well, but if she doesn't get the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, how is she going to get the Rinnegan? Those two things, they don't need to go together, because obviously Hagoromo Tsutsuki, he had the Sharingan, then he had the Mangekyo Sharingan, and then he had the Rinnegan. He never had the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Now that I'm thinking about it, Indra also never had the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, because he has no siblings. And like Sasuke is like the reincarnation of what's his name, Indra, but then again he was gonna go blind. So I don't know, hopefully the 100 healings or Byakugo Seal, whatever, fix the blindness issue, and hopefully Sarada gets the Rinnegan eventually. And anyway, guys, those were just some of my predictions. If you have some predictions of your own, please leave them in the comment section down below. I want to hear your thoughts as always. Again, thank you for the support on the previous video. It was honestly amazing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button in this one as well. And anyway, if you're new to this channel and if you're into Boruto and Naruto Next Generations, consider subscribing with post notifications on. That was your boy Eternal Hokage, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.